on stage.
Good afternoon, everybody. Or should I say good evening, because it's Hello Exeter Rider. Steve's here already. You must be keen. Sorry we're a bit late. We've got a frozen picture here. We're going to have to sort this out first of all. Howie's gone a bit frozen. Oh, hang on. We're all right. We got him there. We got him on track again now. Brilliant.
My computer's been
it's been playing.
hanging up a little bit lately, so don't worry about it.
I hope I don't freeze up. Well, today we've got...
you got us covered up, Joe.
Pardon?
We're covered
Yeah,
up.
you got the same thing as last time. That's better.
There you go.
You
It's
sure,
like,
Howie?
I'll get the knack one day. Hello, Monkeywood Garage has arrived. Thank you. I'll get it right one day. It would be perfect when we first start off, I guess. I'm still trying to... You know I'm always late, don't you? I always try to do things. I'm trying to get going when I... and I've got all day, of course. But, you know...
Hey, we got our off-road bikers. Slolo Lobo.
Lobo's here as well, yeah.
Mr. Green Lane.
I've just been watching his video, yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Hello, Andy. Looking at the crack in his arse because he keeps telling us about it.
Good evening, Andy. Yeah, that's his trailer now, isn't it? You got that on the trailer.
Oh, his arse is his trailer, that's for sure.
Oh.
It's a trailer, all right.
Oh. Now, I know if I mentioned last week I had a problem with my battery on my bike, my little 125 flat.
Yeah.
And I've had to, every time I take it to work now, I know I've only got a couple of days to go. Well, actually, I've got one day to go, and that's Monday, and then that's my final day. But I've had to charge it up at night time and then go to work on it. Good evening, Rev Bomb. Here he is. I've had to charge it up every night, and it starts in the morning, but when I get to work, and by the time I come out of work, it's always flat. So I've been doing...
Will you need a bike to commute to work after you retire?
No, I won't need it.
What's the point of having it then?
I do need it now. I'm not retired yet, but I do need it. That's why I've...
Yeah, I know you only need it for one more day, though, don't you? I mean, that's...
One more day, yeah. One more day and I'll be done.
But if you don't need it, just you know...
Did you have your battery tested, Joe?
I've tested my battery, and it's no good.
Get a Halfords and get another one and sort it out.
I would go to Halfords. The only problem, I went to Halfords, and because I'm retiring, I have to save a bit of money, you know. And a new battery, if I buy the white...
You've not heard of retirement funds?
Yeah, I haven't got one of them.
Pension pots, those sort of things.
I haven't got one of them either. Got nothing. I'm just going by, see how I go. But anyway, a new battery, if you buy, the one that's in it is a ZTS 7. And if you go to Halfords, you'll pay 75 quid for that. And what's going on here? Nigel's here.
There he is.
But if you go online, you can buy it for 40 quid battery. So, you know, it's a bit expensive. So I've ordered a one for the 125 and the NT1100 one, which is £100 if you buy that battery, the proper one. I'm going to leave that. That one I think's okay. I'm charging it now. I've got an Optimax. I know you mentioned about battery charge. I think Nige mentioned one. Was it Oxford one?
Yeah, the Oxford Optimizer.
I've got one called I think it's called Optimax. It's a similar sort of thing. It does all the bells and whistles. It checks your battery and this, that, and the other. And it's I'm missing a few things here. So I plugged that in, and it came up saying it was calcified, the battery.
Yeah.
After having it on and off a couple of times, and then I went out for a run on the bike, which I haven't been doing for a while. Went on the NT1100 for a ride 2 times, and it seems to be picked it back up again. Now we got Zed here. Good evening, Zed.
You get all those Honda cheap batteries, you know, if you get your Royal Enfield battery.
Yeah. See, Andy's saying there, get the Optimate. Now the Optimate is one I've got. It's a different one to the Oxford one, and it seems like it does a good job. It charges the battery up, but it doesn't charge the battery up when you take it to work and you leave your bike parked up.
Yeah.
You have to plug it in with a lead.
Nice to work with you and plug it in and just tell everyone it's an electric bike.
Yeah. God, good. It's a
Well,
pain in the arse, though.
73 Oxford ones, and they've all been brilliant for a week.
Yeah. Mine's lasted at least 3 days. He served me well, as.
So, Lobo saying his battery cost him 26 quid for the VFR battery. Where do you get the batteries from? Because the ones I'm seeing, the cost-wise, they're pretty expensive. But anyway, Let me see if I can get some comments on here.
I was going to say, do you want to bang the comments up on the screen, Joe? I don't know how to do it. So
They are, they're there.
that's my pay grade, that is.
Oh, I've got them on there. I'll catch up in a minute.
Nigel,
Right.
go and get your grandson and get him to do it. He'll know how to do it.
Yeah.
Ask a spotty-faced teenager. That's what you want.
Yeah. I see you've got I did see your video, Nige, with the new dog. Lovely looking dog, that.
Oh, the pup. Yeah, we get him Sunday, next Sunday.
Oh, you haven't got him yet, no?
No, he's he'll be 8 weeks to the day next Sunday. So
Wow.
we'll go down and pick him up then.
Brilliant. Is he going to be a YouTube star? Do you reckon?
Well, I don't know. I've got to see what kind of a hard life the French bulldog gives him when he gets home.
Yeah. I'm just still going through here for a minute. Let me see who we've got here.
Hello, Steve.
Good evening. How are you?
I was lucky. That's why I was late. I was washing my bike. Steve and I have been out, and I've been following a Benelli all day, and oil coming out the back of it, and smoke, and bike was filthy, so I had to clean it.
Metal filings and everything.
Oh. You had no issues at all with my puncher.
Yeah, slow puncture, wasn't it?
Hey, we're seeing
Yeah.
that. Has anybody considered getting a unicycle? Because I believe that people are riding around in unicycles now, not motorised, but it could be a good idea. Could be a fashion that could catch on, I reckon.
My video today, did you see the unicycle in that? The boy went past. It was huge.
I did, yeah.
We've not watched any videos yet today.
Well, that's how we
I took about 30 seconds of it.
Yeah, well, he went scaring past. It was it's bizarre to see something like that going around. And he was sitting with his hands like that, just pedaling away.
Yeah. You and Michael went out for a ride, didn't you, Alex?
We did. We had a good ride. We did. We went round Loch Tay. We did 160 miles that day. It was brilliant. Weather was outstanding.
It's a lovely place, that. But when you're riding around that lake, there's a lot of trees on the side where the lake is, isn't there? Not all the way around, but a lot of it's...
There is. I mean, it opens up and it goes down, but it's all just part of the ride. You're actually meant to keep your eyes on the road rather than the water anyway.
It's quite a big lake. If it's 160 miles around it, was it? Did you say?
No, that I did a total 160 miles in the day. It's about 32, 34 miles to ride around it. So the length of it's just over 16 miles, I think. You should see that place in the summertime, though, when the holidaymakers are there. It is absolutely crammed. Absolutely crammed. But it was lovely.
The gods have been kind to us.
I'm just reading that one.
The gods have been kind to us to get out, haven't they?
Sorry, Steve, what was that?
No, I was just saying to Alex that the gods have been kind to us, so we've been able to get out before the tourists turn up.
Yeah.
Yes. It's been glorious in the tropical south, isn't it, Steve?
Absolutely balmy in the mid-20s.
I want to let Howie know that the ham operators from the United States appreciate his signals now with his new antenna.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was talking to a guy the other day in the States. I asked him, I said, "You know Jerry?" He said, "Who?"
Yeah.
You should have said scary Jerry.
Oh yeah, sorry, I should have said.
Can you actually speak to anybody in the world with that while you're riding along on the?
Well, this is what I'm hoping. This is what I'm hoping to achieve. I don't know if he's still on there, but that guy on the Falkland Islands, he was on just a minute ago. I don't know if he's probably gone now. Let's see if he's still there.
Because you could have like
there's nobody on there. But you were there. You heard him. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on.
What they need is some sort of device on. Is he still there?
Alpha Bravo 20 Tango. His name is.
Yeah.
I'll find out where he is because I'm.
The thing is, once you ride along, if you have to keep saying all the call signs and everything else as you ride along, you'd get distracted too much, wouldn't you?
Nah, it's like talking to anyone. Yeah. That's a guy. That's a guy in the States. He's in Edison, New Jersey.
Yeah. No.
Hey, I like that new antenna you got.
There's nifty in it. It's only 25 quid. That That's probably about $18, I think, or something like that.
It
Is that
all adds
18?
up. Though, doesn't
Have I got it right?
Yeah.
I can't
It
remember
goes
what the.
it goes the other way. We're less.
Oh yeah, we play. Yeah, probably around about sort of $30.
I think we ought to get Lobo one of those antennas and a ham radio because he's out riding by himself.
Yeah. In case you thought
Yeah, in case.
all in country lanes he's going down and things,
Yeah,
clean roads and stuff. The only trouble is when he sits on his seat, he said he needs to get a seat which is a little bit higher because the aerial he'd be lower than the aerial if he was on his bike when he'd be the way his seat's going. So
I'm wondering the time he gets through with that bike, is it going to cost more or less than Nigel's GS 1250?
I reckon it costs more with all the mods.
It will do if all those bits keep falling off every time he goes down a dirt track.
Yeah.
It is enjoyable.
Well,
It is
I'm hoping
enjoyable.
next week I get out. I can actually do some talking, so I'll give that a go. Oh, there's a
Are you
bloke
going
in,
to see how far you can?
Australia now. He's on at the moment.
Are you going to see how far you can go? You know, with that new antenna, you think you can? You know, what's your distance? You think?
On that antenna, I'd probably get around. If I was on the top of a hill, I'd probably get 60, 70 miles away. But locally, on the flat terrain, probably around about 20 miles or so with that antenna.
Who maintains all these relay stations, Howie?
All these repeaters, they're usually like clubs and groups and that. They do it on like fundings or they do charity things. It's mostly clubs that'll do it. The guy down here that runs the flight refueling for Yeovilton, they've got their amateur radio group, so they do. I think about 2 of the repeaters in this area, but it's all radio hams just do it themselves, and you'll find where there's like a high area, and I know around the Cheddar area, there's some high masts on the top of the Mendip Hills.
Yeah.
So they put one of their repeater antennas up there and some of the equipment up there.
So how do you get the Yanks and the Aussies and all the rest of it? Is there some international link somehow?
Well, it goes into a gateway which is linked to the internet,
With a
and
view?
they've got
Right, I'm with you.
and they've got their own. So you basically go for a repeater onto the internet, then from the internet at their end they'll talk to the internet, and the internet's like the middleman, as it were.
Do you think it would be possible, Howie, to have a system like that for comms between motorbikes anyway? Not you only have a little comm set on your helmet, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you think they should have a system like that where you could ride a group and the group could be say 5 or 10 miles apart? I know you got mobile phones and things, but that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Surely
You could do
without
that.
all the call signs, of course.
Yeah, you could do that. There is rather than using Citizens Band radio, but there is a thing called PMR, which is public monitoring. I can't remember what this PMR stands for, but it's basically some UHF frequencies you could use, or you can use without license, and you can put those. And some of those are Bluetooth adaptable, but
That'd be the way to go.
having not owned any PMR gear, I wouldn't know. But I've had a sort of like a delve into it and a look into it. And there's some people that are actually doing it in Australia when they're doing their quad biking across, in the bush and stuff like that. So they keep in contact with sort of like the similar sort of setup to we have of a PMR set.
I think you're starting a trend. I think you are.
Yeah. You might find a solution that could be well worth using for comms systems, really.
Yeah, well, me and Nigel have already come up with one solution, so we're just moving on.
In my work life,
Have you got your new push to talk button yet?
No, I'm waiting for that. I got it on order. It's a pilot button. It's called a pilot button, which they use in aircraft. And that I'm going to link that up and solder it up to a TRRS jack that goes on the side of the radio.
I'm not riding behind you though when we go out. That bloody area will have somebody's eye out.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be worried
behind Zorro, wouldn't it?
I wouldn't be worried by that. I'd be worried more about the radiation from the antennas riding along. I've got a feeling it would be burned like a cinder.
Howie.
It couldn't heat up one of your pasties. No, it couldn't.
We landed up down Stevie's area today, did we, Steve? Extra Riders neck of the woods.
We did without permission again.
I
I'm
know.
afraid to say.
Just you see that bloody ice diddy was up, went through my town, bold as bloody brass, went over
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Borough Mum, started
Cross-border
mooching around over there,
incursion.
and then he came back. Never said hello. Didn't pop in for didn't even wave as he went past my house.
I hate people that do that.
Yeah,
He
but
didn't have his CB on. That's why he couldn't.
You show a bit of respect. It's just like do you mind if I come through? Between the hours of 9 and 10 o'clock, I need to get across to the Borough Mum. Nah, not.
Howie, when you get through,
Disrespectful.
when you get through with all your mods there, I like to see a picture of the cockpit because it looks like the Millennium Falcon right now.
yeah, it is.
It's more like a display of Curry's TVs.
Well, what in my you want to see what my colour TVs look like?
No, Curry's.
No,
TVs.
no.
Curry's. Oh God.
The cockpit of his bike's starting to look like the flight deck of the USS Enterprise, isn't it?
It's pretty bad.
Is that your new camera, Howie?
No, that's the radio.
Is that going on your bike? That?
No, it's this. Where is it, Daddy? This goes on that bike. This goes on the bike.
Oh yeah, I've seen
No,
that.
I think it'd be far more impressive with the other unit, Howie.
I think so.
That one.
Yeah,
Flashy lights.
better stick that on.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is or what it's doing, but it looks good.
I could show you that on the bike. Only problem is I got a box which is sort of like that by that deep, and I got to get a 12-volt supply for it.
Slowbo Lobos.
I could. Now I've got that aerial on the back. I could put it on the bike, couldn't I?
Yeah. Well, you've got
Top box. There's
top
plenty
box.
of room in there. Bears.
You want to be careful how he panning around like that. It looks like a behind-the-scenes look of a Pornhub studio.
Yeah, watch what you're playing.
Was my flashlight left out? Was it? I missed it.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, dear. Has anybody been out on some decent rides this week, by the way?
Hey, look, there's my only fan.
I haven't at the moment, but I will do. I'm going to get some rides in after next week. I'll start getting some rides in and somewhere or other. But I know Jerry's been out with your
Mr. Bill.
Mr. Bill, yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice
Come
to
on,
see him
Toby.
out. About. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
we-
like a TV detector van with all these aerials and everything on it, isn't he?
Oh, that's better. Bit of light.
Yeah.
Bit of
Now
light.
we got to lighten up Nige. Now he looks dark.
And I think
Yeah, you all look dark to me.
Jerry,
Steve's dark.
Jerry,
Alex
I
is
hear you've
bleary.
got a
Alex
competition
is
going
really
on.
bleary.
Is that right?
I can get some more light in here.
Jerry, I believe you've got a competition going on. Would you like to let everybody know what it is, or
Oh, it's not a competition.
is it top secret?
No. It's out there in the video.
Yeah.
I just thought that my wife thought it was stupid, and it probably is stupid what I'm
No,
doing.
it's not stupid. No.
I just want to do a couple of giveaways because I'm doing my last Bonneville Salt Flat run in this August, so I thought I'd give a couple subscribers some of the stuff that we get, for participating out there.
Yeah.
If they
You
were
could
in,
do bags of salt from the salt flats, Jerry.
I do bring back one every time.
And
every year.
You could put it on his chips.
I could probably do that.
Mr. Bill does eat it, though. He tastes it. I don't.
No. It's only salt in it at the end of the day. It's salt is salt. Then.
Yeah. Full of motorbike bits, so.
It reminds me of that thing with the Milliard, and he was saying on one of TMS videos that when he comes back in after a ride, he rubs his finger on the front of the bike and takes a lick of it to see if there's any salt on it. And I thought, well, what if he'd been going down some lanes that?
I was going to say, if he drove the roads round here with all the cow shit in the road, he wouldn't be licking the front of his bike then.
Yeah, front of your bike. You won't be wanting to do that.
Now, there's a tour to keep an eye out for. Andy's doing a tour, first tour of the year. I don't know how many tours you're doing, Andy, a year, but the first one is a six-week tour in 6 weeks' time, 16 nights, 3,000 miles. That's quite a ride, that, isn't it? I think. For me, that'd be a great adventure. That if I did something like that, probably wouldn't last it, but certainly get around them bikes.
We took Steve today on a lovely tour, didn't we?
You did.
All the back roads.
It still amazes me how gorgeous the place is round here. Even though we did dip into Somerset and Devon, didn't we?
Monk was saying that, hey, your YouTube is confusing your sarcasm with abuse. Checking blocks.
I've posted 2 comments on Lee's last video where he was glamping, not camping, and both of them haven't appeared.
Yeah.
Really?
So I'm wondering if I'm on the naughty step again for some reason.
Right, yeah. Red Bomb saying, did he say TMF licking something? Laugh me out. He does that when he does.
It's Alan Milliard that does the licking.
Yeah.
TMF said he was talking about the salt that was left on the roads.
Yeah.
And Milliard, what he does is when he comes in after a ride, he rubs his finger along the front of the bike, licks it to see if there's still any salt on it. And if there's still salt on it, he'll give it a wash. If not, he won't bother.
That's laziness, that, isn't it? More than anything.
Yeah, but then again, like I'm saying, is if you've been down a lane with a lot of cow shit,
Yeah, that's true.
or going past a farm with pig shit like me and Nige did that time. Christ,
No, Andy's doing
all of its own.
Andy's doing 3 tours this year, and he's saying, does the UK count? Well, I hope UK does count as a tour because we're doing one in September.
Only if you stay in a caravan.
Oh, yeah. Caravan, yeah.
No, that brings us nicely onto that, actually, because we're still after a name for the tour, aren't we?
I think we've got about 400 names, have we not, after the other night?
Well, I did post a few, didn't I, in our group?
Yeah. You must have been bored out of your skull now.
Here's a few. Look, the Old Glide.
Have you got a short list?
Well, I still like the Wheezy Riders. The Kirkstone Codgers.
We'll have to get a short list of what names we can think of, and then put something together.
What we should do is put a list and do a poll on YouTube and see what the vote is.
Do you want me to get the Whizzy wheel up? That takes about 5 hours to sort out. Type all the names in, and then we'll get by the end of it. We'll all be so pissed off we won't want to do it anymore.
The geriatric Grand Tour.
Apart from me.
Oh yeah, you still how long have you got to retire? For a few years.
I'm only 58.
Oh, you've got those.
Bloody
He's never kept a
The
straight
way they
face.
keep moving the goalposts, it's going to be about 78.
Oh yeah.
When you were starting school, I was just leaving school.
Oh, bugger you. All I need is the missus is going to do some t-shirts, so I just need a photo of everyone.
Yeah.
And she'll cartoonise or characterise, what you call it, everyone, and we'll put it on a t-shirt if you're happy with that.
Are they free?
She won't be brutal.
Every time you ask for names,
I sent my picture. Has she finished mine yet?
You did, yes. And I've got you on Facebook as well, so I can rob some.
Oh yeah, do some rather embarrassing shots on there if you want to.
She's just photoshopping it though, Howie. Somehow you're going to land up looking like TMF.
TMF.
What size are they? Medium or large, or can you get what size you want? I'm not saying I'm small.
No, you just got to give me your sizes, and I'll get them organised.
Oh, that's good of you, isn't it? Hey? You're a good man.
I'm XXL, I think.
Double XL. Well,
be
just
in a-
message me your sizes and a
was the last
photo,
one
and if
I
you're
looked,
happy.
I'll be in a small to medium by then.
I was a medium last time I looked.
Ain't happening.
You done bloody well today, Nige. We didn't have breakfast, did we?
I turned down a fry up, didn't I?
Yeah.
You know what?
And then I had a healthy sandwich for lunch, and I even ate my
Very
side
healthy.
salad.
And you ordered a side of chips and didn't eat them.
Wow.
Steve, this is going to end up like when you were younger and you went and got some condoms. I need extra large, please.
Oh, there you go. There's the name for the trip.
None of the lads would buy them when we was kids. So I used to go into the local shop because I knew the girl there. And I used to go in there and buy the big party packs.
All right.
You know, when you get like 50 at a time. And I was going in there every fortnight, and she was going, "You getting up to something, yeah?"
Yeah,
Didn't
I've got a
realise I was
collection of
buying them for
248
everyone
in
else.
the house.
She thought I was going through some, but I was just getting them for everyone else and dishing them out. I made a killing.
Superb.
When are we going to have a deadline for the date? Or are we just going to just wait until we get one, do you reckon?
What, a name?
A name.
Yeah.
No, we need it sooner rather than later.
We do, yeah. We'll
That's a
work
good
it out.
name.
Joe,
Andy's name's
Yeah,
pretty
Joe,
good.
do a poll on YouTube. Let's get maybe 10 or 8 names. Stick them up on your channel as a poll, or on Steve or Nigel's or whatever, and see who votes for them. And then we just ignore it and go with something else.
Yeah, and go with Robin, yeah.
You better put it on mine, 'cause I've only got 4 subscribers. You won't get many people making the decision.
Yeah, but we're only needing a couple of votes, that's all.
Just someone to say yes will do, won't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do something like that. I'll get all the names and stick them on. This week I'll do that. I might not have enough time to do it, though. Bit
No,
busy, you
you're
know.
busy. Yeah, you're busy changing batteries, Joe.
Oh, yeah, changing batteries. That's going to be I might
Well,
do
You
it.
stick
think
in one of
that's
those
bad, Joe?
landlines.
Not as bad as what I paid for 2 coffees today. God, blimey.
How much? $5 a cup?
Frightened the life out of me, didn't it,
That's the
Steve?
best.
Well, we stopped at an old manor house that they've been trying to renovate, restore. And last year, 2 teenagers set fire to it and it burnt it out completely. So that all that's left is this shell, basically. And they've started a crowdfunding thing. And I came out with two lattes. And I said to Steve, I said, look, for what I just paid for them, that'll stick a new roof on it at least. And that family of 5, wasn't it, with two kids, where they all had a meal, they'd probably
Yeah.
build a whole new wing with what they charge them.
Wow. Mental, isn't it?
Oh, bonkers.
Quick
It's a
shoes.
bit-
£9 for 2 coffees, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It seems like your ham radio's going around. We got a visitor here from New York. Quickshoe. Welcome, Quickshoe. Although he's not listening to your ham radio, but you never know. It might be working in the background. We don't know about it.
Well, I could rustle up some people to come and have a look.
We've also got
I've
Tolga.
been what?
Here's Tolga. Tolga doesn't normally come on. And hello, Tolga. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming along. We're getting all of them coming across now. We can see what we're up to, I think.
Wow.
You guys hear that Hippodrones is home? Pete's home.
Yep.
Yes, he is, yeah.
That was good.
He went for the full Monty, didn't he? He didn't have a triple, he had a quadruple.
Yeah.
Did he? What?
And does he live by himself?
I honestly don't know, Jerry.
I think he does. I don't know what.
Well,
He must do, because he got loads of bikes.
Yeah.
I'm sure he did something about him splitting up with his wife a couple of years ago or a year ago or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you guys watched Saddleback 73 too, right?
Yep.
And he had a crash recently on his little Himalayan.
Yeah.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
They're all falling off, aren't they? God.
Did you see the crash bar, though, Jerry? It
Yeah.
skidded, didn't it? And it almost put a hole in the crash bar.
Yeah, it's not
Wasn't that
very.
the damage that Exeter Rider did on it? When he fell off the cobblestone.
Oh, yes. Stevie fell off it, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's thrown it down the road for him.
Oh, that's a long time ago. I forgot about that. They switched bikes, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he dropped it.
Some folks never forget or forgive.
You get these people, they say they do this off road and all that sort of stuff. Just going down the curb, they fall over. You know, should you really be taking it up a farm track in that case? Really, honest, sorry.
Gravel parking lot's about all I can do, man.
I'm all right on this new bike. I can reach the floor.
You got the low seat. That's
You're going
why.
to take it off road, Nige?
No, it was a low seat. I
I
phoned them up
know.
and I moaned, and they sent me the new one, which was good.
And you can still flat foot it.
Yeah.
Well, we've got
Uh,
Quickshoe reckons he's talked to England on a CB radio. You got a CB radio, Harry? Will that link into your ham radio? We'll get through on that.
Yeah, that's 27 megs. I mean, 6 hours to talk to someone is a bloody long time to wait, isn't it, really?
It's like trying to get a reply from Joe on the WhatsApp.
Oh, yeah. You know what that is, don't you? I lost my phone again. I don't use that. You've got to turn the phone on for it to work, haven't you? I don't turn it on very often. That's what I'm saying.
Nige, it's like his bike. The battery's flat.
Battery flat. Yeah. I have to charge it.
When you finish work won't be calling you, so you'll have to turn your phone on.
I will, yeah. The trouble is, I'll have to charge up. That's going to cost me money, innit? Charge up. I normally charge my phone up at work. So there's the thing.
That's a problem, isn't it?
That's a little cheap, Joe.
It is.
At
It is a
all.
bit. Yeah. It's all these little benefits. You don't think about it. When you retire, you don't think about all the benefits you're not going to get anymore.
Well,
You know,
by that time you get to ride now, you'll be able to charge it up for free on the bike, won't you?
That's true. Yeah, I never thought of that. Yeah.
You just go on, just plug in
Hours
a
every
Nigel's bike.
day of free charging.
Just plug in a Nigel's bike. He won't notice.
Oh, big enough, isn't it?
We introduced Steve today to powered camera work, wasn't it, all day?
Yes, and it worked a treat.
Powered camera work. What was that?
Wait, instead of keep stopping to change the batteries, you plugged it in and powered it off the bike.
Oh, that's the
Much
best
better.
way to do it, I think.
Now I've got 9 hours of recording to go through.
Yeah, but at least you'll have it on camera. That Mercedes trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Well, it was the tightest little country lane that there is. And this soft top Mercedes come hurtling around a blinking corner. And Neddy wiped us out.
Hey, it wasn't a Jazz.
But we
No.
did see some jazzes, didn't we?
Just a couple, yeah. I've got to admit, there's a lot more in Dorset than there is in Devon and Somerset
yeah.
together.
And wasn't it funny? The minute we crossed the border into Dorset, Honda Jazz.
Yeah. It was like a plague of locusts, wasn't it?
Well, you attract them anyway, because I reckon there's probably a little group of jazz drivers that are out to get you.
Yeah.
So what you've been saying about
Yeah,
them.
I bet the Jazz Owners Forums planning it.
They're definitely not tracking you with your number plate because you haven't got your personal plate on yet, have you?
No, not yet.
Did you see the one that pulled out on ice? Did he on his NT1100?
Oh, the trailer.
trailer.
Yeah.
Bloody idiot.
Oh, yeah.
It was just down the
Swore
road
as well,
from me.
didn't
I know that farmer. He's a bastard. That one.
Oh dear. Yeah,
It's just down the road from me. It's about 2 miles away from me, so he pulled out from. It's a poxy junction, that one.
No, I mean, no wonder he doesn't stop when you've got drivers like that beside you.
Yeah.
Alex didn't Peaky Biker, wasn't he up in Scotland in your area here recently?
No,
I saw a video.
I don't know. I think he was up the west coast, was he not?
Yeah, it says a wet weekend. There was about 5 or 6 of
yeah,
them.
the Haggis. Yeah, no, that's probably about 2.5, 3 hours away from me.
Oh,
He went up there with Jay and did he go with Richie Vida? I know a whole group of them went up there and met.
No, I don't think Richie Vida went. I know there was PTJ.
Just
I think Graham
went up.
met up with him, didn't they, and all that. Yeah. To shut on a bike. They all got together, didn't they?
Tweeter, yep.
have any of you guys ever went to the TT racing over at Isle of Man?
Something
No,
I'd like to do.
No. Man,
Yeah, it's on soon.
it's mentally busy, Jerry. You're getting across on the ferries and stuff like that, and the roads. It's not something I fancy.
And they lift the ferries at fares up no end. You need a mortgage to get over, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Accommodations, mental. Just watch it on the telly.
Okay.
If you don't have the right accommodation, you can't move during race time, can you? Because there's no way out, is there?
No, no.
I thought there was a back roads or something you could travel on.
Well, it depends where your accommodation is, of course. If it's on the racetrack, you're buggered.
Huh.
Well, they
There's a-
open the prices up for those people that can go on the racetrack, especially if you got a room that looks out onto the road. But the
I
ideal, you
was
don't need to leave your bloody room, would you?
I was watching somebody's
well,
video. He was on a Royal Enfield 500, and he was just riding the back roads, not the TT circuit, and it really looked pretty beautiful. The island does.
Yeah, yeah. It's a nice place.
that bloke on a motorbike, is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he's a good lad, he is. He's
I was watching.
camping, Nige.
Camping?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know that.
that canvas stuff. No, he does some bloody. He's a motorcycle trainer or ex motorcycle trainer rider.
Huh. Well, I
Not
see.
really stuff.
Conversation, didn't it?
We've got
That's
one person who's been over to the Isle of Man. Zedhead's been there. Amazing experience, he says.
Oh yeah, I mean it
Takes
must be.
2
Wouldn't
years. It must have been expensive, I guess.
I'd
Get
like
over
that's
there, I
on my
guess.
bucket
2
list.
years.
I think.
I like the little short clips of obviously when people it's the first time and they're at the roadside, like right on the edge of the road, when those
No.
bikes go past them, their face
Yeah.
expression says it all,
Get
doesn't
the
it?
life out of them. Yeah.
It is quite. I'd be worried more about the bikes coming off and it getting into the people. Basically, there's only a small margin for error on that race, isn't there? Around
It's
Yeah.
like
that.
when you see these car rallies. I mean, they're stood on the bloody verges around some of these corners, and these cars are coming around sideways. You think, how are they not wiping out bloody, spectators? It's weird.
They do sometimes.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not good. Well, it is good to watch. It's good to watch, but it's not. It's a very, very dangerous thing to do that race.
I wanted to. I know Bandit Man in UK was on here. Richard and Carol were on here a little earlier. They did a good video. They went to this mill, Smitty Mill, I think it's what it's called, Smitty and Wetton Mill. Then they went to the Triumph thing, the Triumph shop, and where they could see the new Speed Triple. You know,
Mm.
I think it's right in their backyard.
Yeah, they go to that the Triumph place quite a bit, don't they? I think they're quite close to that.
Yeah,
The Hinkley factory, and they almost down the road from the place.
yeah. I guess they have a bike night every once in a while there.
Yeah, they have loads going on there, don't they? We could stop through there on the way down from Derbyshire, on the way home from our tour, if you want to.
Well, that depends how many times my route app goes wrong and whether I'm using that car puride screen or not.
It won't, because you won't be. We had no trouble at all today, did we?
No, I took that car puride screen off and I just used my route app on my phone, and it was fine, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
it's clearly Android Auto sending it to the car puride that's playing it up.
Yeah, it's definitely not the unit. It's our phones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, what's the reception going to be like out there? Does anybody know if it's good reception on your phones and things for your sat navs and stuff?
Where's
Over
that?
the hills?
What, up in the Dales?
Yeah, good or not?
That'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
shit.
When I go
That's-
over,
That's what you're going to have to rely on, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah,
but I
it's
mean,
fine. When I go over Kirkstone Pass, it flashes up that I'm out of my data roaming area, and that's about it. Because it gets a bit confused. But yeah, no, perfect signal.
Hey, Joe, I think if you and Alex go with these guys, you don't want to be on the same intercom as Steve and Nige.
Well, but, yeah, I've seen them.
Oh my! Between
I've
their
heard them, don't you
comms
worry.
and navs and their cameras and the jazzes.
no, I think Jazz is a band from the Lake District.
Jerry, that's just the stuff they're telling us about.
We said today, Steve, didn't we? We're a right pair. He's deaf and I'm blind. We're going to have a right old ride.
It's going to be a fun. It's going to be a fun ride, though, for sure. Because you've got.
Oh yeah,
I've never been on before anyway, so it'd be a first for me. So a learning curve for me, but
it'll be a nice, relaxed, take it easy tour. That's the main thing.
Indeed.
So I mean, we had a relaxing day today. We did I did 184 miles in total today, and we stopped for a good 2.5, 3 hours, didn't we, on the way round different places?
Yeah. Even had a peacock showing off his feathers, didn't we?
Oh yes, we did.
So
You don't ever
Very
show
nice
that on your
activity too.
videos.
Oh, it'll be on the next one. It will be on the next one. On their video in this peacock walking around with all his blooming feathers, proudly bloody displaying them all. And then these women and her husbands that were on push bikes, wasn't it? That held up a big long queue of traffic on the thinnest bit of road we could find. So we thought we got rid of them when we got past them. So we just sat there, ate our sandwich, and I'm there filming a blooming peacock. And all of a sudden, this fat ass in lycra, wearing cycling shorts, would look like she's got the adult version of a nappy stuffed in there.
Oh,
And this fat ass comes in front of me camera, and that was it. I couldn't even see the peacock anymore.
And every time you move left or right, it's like she moved
Yeah,
with you on it.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, we have a man in a skirt in the side chat. Evening, Ron.
evening.
Hi, Ron. Have you watched Ron's latest video? It's very entertaining.
Not
I
too
haven't
long, is
watched
it?
any today.
Yeah,
I've
it's
been very
he goes up to I can't remember the name of the loch, but there's a castle there. You never answered my question, Ron. That I put is why did they move the blinking castle from the middle to the side?
Because they flooded the lake, flooded the valley, didn't they?
Yeah, but it was already in the middle of water. So is that
Yeah,
why?
they made the reservoir bigger and filled it up with more water. I think that's what he was saying.
Oh, we got Grey Wolf here as well.
Michael's here. Yay!
Yeah. And Zed's going for now. Thank you for popping in, Zed. We do appreciate your coming in today. Appreciate that. And we'll see you on the next one, hopefully. Have a good
Yeah,
day.
cheers, Stu. I just putting that comment back up from Moisty, that going back to that Isle of Man. He said he went 2 weeks before practice week, and oh, he's just gone again. Let me put it back up.
Do you want me to get it for you? That's the
I've
one.
done it. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, went 2 weeks before. Roads were clear and they could go everywhere. But I mean, the actual week of the race is just bonkers over there, isn't it? Absolutely bonkers.
They shut all the roads off, don't they, as well, I guess? The route nodes all closed and everything else, isn't it? For
There are a few places where you can get camping or accommodation where you're between the race road and the back road, so you can go left or right.
Yeah, that's what you
Watch
want.
the race or go elsewhere, but I think they probably charge a fortune for them.
Michael's got a good name for you. The Tech Bath Toughies.
Yeah. I believe Michael was having a ride out with you there earlier this week, was it, Alex?
Yeah, we actually got 2 rides out. I took him round the back roads of Angus on the Saturday.
Yeah.
We did about 100 miles, and we went round Loch Tay on Tuesday. It was, and the weather was superb.
Yeah. I had a bit of trouble. I typed in Google to translate the Pinky and Perky sounds, and didn't work on it. Have you got a translator? Did you say you had a translator for that, Nige? Because I couldn't find it at all.
I was chuckling like a good one watching that.
I loved that. That was a really brilliant idea. That was.
Good. I'm glad you liked it. Do you know? You actually know whose voice it is?
I thought it wasn't a voice. It was just a random.
Oh, I thought it was Mike's voice, but you speeded it up.
No, it's mine. I didn't capture any audio from Michael, so all I did was I took.
Now, is Michael going to release his video?
Yeah, he will do eventually. I think he's got both. So I took one of his Mike 2s. I'm getting a bit of feedback coming through.
Yeah, you can hear it, can't you? Echoing.
Yeah.
Who's that? I reckon it's Howie.
What?
I got a bit of feedback.
So that's going all the way to America. Through the boys.
Going to America, and he's come back again. He's
come back on the internet. Yeah.
getting some sort of.
I could do this over the internet to Radio Hams if you want me to.
Yeah. No. So all I did with the voice was Michael's got both our recordings. I took his mic Mic 2 and recorded it on there.
Yeah.
And he just needs to then marry it all up and make a video out of it. But I didn't do that for my one. So I just used my own voice, speeded it up, made sure you couldn't understand a blinking word I was saying, and stuck it in.
Well,
Make-
but it was funny.
Make a note of that one, Nige. The Weekend Wafflers.
Weekend wafflers.
Is
Oh
he
yeah.
saying we're waffling?
We don't just waffle on the weekend. It's 7 days a week job, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Quick Shoe's on his way. So thanks for popping in, Quick Shoe. Appreciate it. And we'll see you next time, hopefully. Have a good.
You know, I'd love to have Michael over here when we go to the Bonneville Salt Flats.
Yeah.
They would know what to do with him.
No.
Yeah.
He might even lend you his rocket.
I told him, I said, if you win, you can put one of those tags on there on your bike, and you can always say you're a lot faster than that.
Did you see that? Dylan said he's hasn't been able to ride with tendonitis.
No, it's terrible. I hope he gets up. I hope it recovers quick.
How's your knee, Howie?
It's better, a lot better. It's I was able to walk around the block a couple of times, and so it's still, I've got a slight limp on it, but yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Nice. Did you not say you had suspenders on or something?
I was saying the other day. I got a great name for you, by the way. If you want to, it's on the side chat.
Go on. What's that?
It's on the side chat. You have to put it up.
I will want to get. I'm a bit behind on him at the moment.
There you go.
Oh, well done, Nige. You're on the ball, tonight, aren't you? Hey? You're fit quicker than me.
That's snappy, Howie.
Tours. My God. Wouldn't get that on one page, would you? Have a job saying it.
The t-shirts are
Steve won't want to pay to have that lot printed on a t-shirt, will he?
Yeah. If you pay by the letter, it costs you a fortune, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It just to the C Charlie uniform November tangos.
Yeah. Do you know
You
this
do it with an
afternoon?
anagram or something like that. So when you abbreviate it, it's kind of like a bit saucy and rude or something like that. That might be an idea.
How you could have the letters of the title say a word or something like that.
Yeah, it could be like the confrontational United
No.
Nation tourists or something like that. Service.
Sure, somebody would notice that one.
Dylan will have his new 2025 NT 1100 the end of the month.
Oh, brilliant! That's great.
I say Nick, I said he's loving his.
Yeah.
He was having a good old chanter in his video earlier on. I started to watch it and then I had to go and meet Steve. But somebody said to him it was an overgrown scooter.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, but the cheeky bastard came all the way through Langport though, and I really want to, he should have asked. He should have asked if he could.
But the thing is, nowadays we've got electric cars. Nearly every car that's electric, I think, every electric car is all automatic now, isn't it? Automatics are taken over. Electric, there's nothing going to be manual anymore, is it?
Well, you could say they're all bumper cars, couldn't you? Really,
Yeah, everything. In that case, if you didn't know any
yours
better.
is a skew.
Hey, you guys know I was trying to get a BMW R12S, right?
Did you get one?
Yeah, we got loads of them over this country, Jerry. There's every BMW dealer's got one.
They're giving them away, aren't they?
I was looking at one the other day, and I said to the dealer, he said, I just wish they wouldn't send me so many of these bloody bikes. He says, we just can't get rid of them.
I got a text message from one of the dealers up in Seattle, which is about 800 miles away. He says, "Hi Jerry, looks like we are getting one more R12S. There's already money on the bike, but I'll let you know if it becomes available." It's like,
bloody sod's law, isn't it?
Jerry, there's one in the dealers half a mile away from me. So
we'll put it.
If we all go off, Jerry, if it helps, if we could all go off to our local BMW dealers and video, the R1200 for you, just to let you know how many there are. I mean, if you want to come over to the UK, you can pick one up and take it back with.
All right.
If they'd
Wonder
have
how much it would cost to
if
ship
they'd
one
have,
over.
if they'd have texted you that before you got that T120 though, would you have gone with the Beamer?
No, I'd still go with the T120 was always on my list. It was just I was going to do it another couple of years
Yeah.
instead of this year. So the BMW would go back into that slot where I was going to get the T120. Shh! Don't tell my wife. She thinks I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that T120. I like that paint scheme on that. It's nice.
Now I want to know, Nige, does Steve actually hear everything you say about him when you're riding?
Yeah, oh yeah,
No.
it does.
He's his butler. I mean,
I never go out with my hearing aids in, so he's free to say whatever he likes.
Have you had a ride out yet where you've not had any faffing with your comms or something where you've had to wait or stop or whatever for God knows how, I don't know what, but
Nah,
no.
no, I don't think we have.
That's
Well,
that's 20 minutes of the ride.
It is, yeah.
I think one day we should go out, no cameras, no microphones, just the cardos, because it's just clunk and that's it.
This
I had to
morning
put
was
a
quite
piece of
quick,
film
wasn't it?
where they were faffing, Jerry. Honestly, when we went to Haynes Motor Museum, I had to edit that. It was 45 minutes long, and I got it reduced down to 12 minutes. The whole
Uh-huh.
thing, with just faffing around.
Yeah.
Just the bullet points, really, and just that from.
Yeah,
Takes
Are
about
you
2
on?
hours
Are you
to do
on?
30
Is this
miles.
connected? Oh,
Those
my
two-
copyright's gone now. Oh God, what's it? Oh, I can't hear. Oh, I'm trying to pair with you at the moment. Oh no, I can't pair with.
yeah.
It's like,
Oh, Dylan, look, as up
Those
on
two
the
guys.
screen, challenge for next week: get a selfie with that new Beamer.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh dear.
What?
How
What's my?
much would it cost to import one into the States from here?
Oh,
You'd have to hire a container, wouldn't you? And take a container
Crazy,
over
isn't it?
600.
you know, generally new bikes cost us about $1,000 in freight to get here. Just Triumphs, Hondas, anything. So that's
Just
why
thinking, if you wanted one, would it be cheaper to buy one over here and ship it over?
Yep, it.
No.
I don't think so. But yeah, the generally the freight on the BMW is about $800. Everything else is about $1,000. So that's why those little 400, like Steve was riding. Steve did an extra rider did a video on the Speed 400 today. Yeah, I think it was that. And I was just saying, the dealers here don't want those to sell those bikes because they can't make a profit on them. They sell them for basically, what the MSRP is. They make a couple $100, but they had to charge $1,000 freight. So nobody wants them.
Yeah.
You add 20% to the bike because of freight. You don't, who's going to buy that?
There's one for you, Jerry. If you do import it, do you have to turn the handlebars round?
Yeah.
Who wrote that one?
Have the throttle on your left hand.
Lobo.
That's a good one, man. I like it. He's talking. I'm just wanting to know whether he's going to put an SOS button on that Aprilia of his when he goes out.
There's no point. It'll fall off. It shakes everything loose.
How long do you think he's going to keep it? That's what I want to know. He said he's going to keep it for a while, but do you think that's the keeper?
I said the end of the month of June, but that's my.
June.
After you invest about $20,000 into it and figures out that it's not going to be any.
And you'll end up getting a Himalayan.
If I was getting a bike, I'd probably get one of those 250 Hondas or Yamahas or something like that. Something that's a little bit more built for green laning, I guess.
Is green laning getting a lot more popular? Because you hear of it a lot, but you don't see many people finding the routes and things, do you? Not that I know of, anyway. I could be just not
You
watching.
guys have more than we do over there of green lane off-road stuff.
Yeah, but you have to find them, don't you, and know where they are, and then you get moaned at by the people walking on them that you shouldn't be on them, and then the hassle and effort.
The horses.
doing all
horse-
that, is it worth it? The effort you
Join the club, you get all the green lanes. It's access to everything. It tells you what's open, what's not open.
Yeah.
I mean, we got hundreds of miles of it.
What club's that? Is that the one that Lobo keeps going on about? LFR or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember what
TRF,
we were
isn't
led
it?
for
TRF,
years,
yeah, that's
years
the one.
ago.
Yeah.
Trail Riders Federation, is it? Or
Is it that one?
It could be.
TRF.
I don't know. New biker goes out with a group of, when he's on his Himalayan, and he went out recently and didn't fall over, so that was good.
Here's a question for you, Jerry. Before Dylan's saying, is there a limit to what size bike you can have for the first bike in the USA?
Nope, you can get a Hayabusa for your very first bike.
Can you?
Get the money.
What?
Really.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. You kill yourself, probably. I guess.
Yeah. New sales. Drives the sales up.
Yeah.
Organ donors.
You're definitely a salesman, Jerry. Tell you've been a salesman, yeah.
I would not say I had problems when I was selling bikes. I did I don't know if you saw the video, the Hat Man video, where a guy was wanting to buy a GS,
Yeah.
and I spent 6 months before I would sell him a bike to make sure he could ride it.
That was going above and beyond that's a really good person to do that. You didn't want him to have the bike that he's not capable of riding.
No, he wasn't. We sent him to a motorcycle safety course we paid for that his second time. Then after he got through with that, he still couldn't ride. So I spent about a month out there riding with him before I'd sell him a bike. I didn't want to get killed,
No, that's right.
Yeah.
I was just looking what Slobo says when he goes off road. Use Wikiloc and check on Bing Maps with Ordnance Survey overlay. I bet you don't send it to a Carpia ride screen though, because the bastard will freeze up all the time.
Maybe you should get one. That would be good, wouldn't it, if he gets one to find out?
I'm glad I'm watching him ride, and he's not riding fast. So I'm glad he's taking his time. And he'll get into it.
Have you seen him riding through the traffic, Jerry, when he goes through the
he rides through the traffic really fast.
Yeah,
But when he's in the green lane, he's going really slow.
Yeah. So there's the thing.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
You can't do green laning in Scotland. There's not such a thing.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
You're not allowed.
What do you do then?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Unless you know the farmer or the landowner who'll let you ride
Really?
on their land, you're not allowed to do it.
Well, even those trails and that through the forest and everything.
If there's a road, if there's a paved road, you can ride it. But if it's an off road, if it's through a forest, or unless the landowner or whoever gives you permission, you're not allowed.
I only ask because
You
like
let the Romans
John
invade you.
and-
You'd have been all different then by now.
like John and Chris on the Groms, they were riding them through the forest and that, but then when they came to the river, they just rode them through the river as well. The Grom about that high off the ground, and he just rode it straight down the blinking river.
So you don't have any public access, Alex, to roads there?
Nope.
Just
Nope.
everything's-
The only ones
Conversely,
I've heard of is the Trossachs, is it? They've got some lanes, but other than that, I haven't heard of anything.
the
Is it Trossachs National Park?
that's national park, but as far as I know,
There's a few.
there's no public green laning. But I'm not into it anyway. But conversely, we've got the right to roam, so you can walk anywhere you want. There's no such thing as trespass in Scotland.
But the only thing they do there, they make sure it's hard to do that because all the roads have got fences all down and there's no way to get onto them because there's birds. You can't walk anywhere, can you? Can't park
You
your
can
car
wild
anywhere to
camp
go
as well
down.
in Scotland, can't you?
What's
Pardon?
that?
You can wild camp in Scotland, can't you?
Yes.
We can't
you
do that
can't
here.
do that,
Except
you
on Exmoor or something, I think it is.
That's what I'm saying. You guys can ride motorbikes down lanes, but we're not allowed to do that. But we can walk anywhere we want. They can't stop
Yeah,
us.
so it's all yin and yang, in it, really. You know, we got this, you got that. We got
Sort that
you got whiskey, we
I-
got cheddar cheese, cider and that.
I want to go on the motorbike, not walk.
A lot
You
of
can-
places
you
in the
can
UK
ride it
that will
down the
let you
lane.
wild camp as long as you don't make a mess. They turn a blind eye to it, even though it's illegal.
Ron just confirmed in the chat, you can't ride the forest. Excuse me a second, guys.
You can't ride the forests at all.
All right.
Seems strange, isn't it? Because
Bicycles only.
through the forests up there, they've got almost like gravel proper roads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they had like a load of fire breaks and stuff like that in some of these parts of Scotland, don't they?
You'd think they would have if there's forest there,
I'm
wouldn't
sure you
it?
can ride that on the forestry stuff. I mean, how do these foresters get about on quad bikes and stuff like that, you know?
When Michael and myself were out, we saw these tracks that go through the forests, but you're not allowed to go on them. You can see them going up the hills, and we were saying, how good would that be to go up there? But
Mhm.
A lot of it's
not
privately owned, though,
What
isn't
you
it?
do is you get yourself a bike or you get yourself a quad bike and you put Forestry Commission down the side.
That's the classic.
Off you go.
Nobody would stop you, would they? I would have thought. They just
No, it's stuff, yeah.
How about an electric bike?
Yeah, you'd be fine with that.
Those things go pretty good.
Hmm.
because surely if it's the push bikes can go there. So you can get electric push bike, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Same thing.
I mean,
And
they're
then,
quiet.
yeah.
It's funny, I said to you today, didn't I, Steve, that it's surprising how many people on YouTube now that have got channels with road riding that are moving on to going into the off-road stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of them doing it now, I think, getting into it.
Well, we did it years ago as kids, but it got so popular that people started locking gates and stuff like that, and we used to have to go around with bolt croppers to get through. They're proper highways. But I'm hoping that with all these people on YouTube that are now green laning, as long as they sort of respect the rules, it'll
Yeah.
keep all the roads open.
Yeah, but there is some people make it hard by putting wire across and spikes in the floor and all sorts of things, don't they? Which is not good at all. You've got to be careful about doing that.
They do that
No,
here.
it's illegal as well because it is a public highway.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of people doing it.
I know it's me being boring, but we've been there before and had lanes shut, because of misuse, shall we say. But everyone I've watched so far is sticking to the rules to a degree.
It makes good video content when you confront somebody that's being a bit of a knob.
Yeah.
That's probably all they do it for, yeah.
That's
Do you
what
see
I
what-
say.
If you're on a byway or a highway, you've got every right to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Look, stay friends with Ron, look, if you want to ride your bike in the forest out there.
Yeah. Get a full list of people. Get your list together now and give them a call.
To be honest,
Doing over a ton.
I've no interest in going off road. For me, I'm just too blinking old.
Me neither. Definitely not.
I think
Only
if I-
time I'm going to go off road is if I just misjudge a corner.
My body can't take any more off road.
I think, I bought a couple years ago, I bought a little Honda Monkey. I was going to try that, and I never did get around to it. I ended up selling the Monkey, but that's about as big a bike as I'd want to take, something that you could pick up, put over a log or something.
Yeah.
And
I saw you ride that, Jerry, around your back garden in the snow, and it was about 6 foot deep as well. You did well
Yeah.
to keep it on two wheels, that.
yeah, and how long did I last without falling over? Not long.
But at least it landed on the soft snow, which was good, wasn't it? That
Yeah.
was fun,
I was out of breath though. I was
I'm always out of breath.
I'm enjoying watching Slobo Lobo. I tease him a lot, but I like to watch him doing it. He's trying something different out there. He's trying it with a different bike and he's experimenting. That's the way we all did, we just didn't have YouTube following us around at the time,
Jerry, I've got to say, I'd be impressed if he did it on his VFR.
I think he could. If he got the VFR out there, I think he would go faster. Really.
Yeah.
He took my clickbait anyway earlier. New Biker did his video with him off-roading with his mates. And one of his mates got off and he said, every time I stop, his glasses look like frosted glass in the lenses. Yeah. And he said, every time I stop, my glasses steam up. So I put the time code and everything. I said, tell your mate he needs Zeiss anti-fog. Old Slow-Mo was straight in there. He said, I saw that comment. Yeah, I heard that comment in the video. He said, and I knew straight away. I said, I found this comment of yours.
As soon as I saw that, I thought about you, Nige.
I'm still not getting my free yearly supply though from them.
You should
You're trying.
contact them.
You're trying.
Yeah.
Because we haven't mentioned it for ages.
That's cost her out of stock, Nige, because you've recommended it so much it's sold out.
Yeah.
I meant to say earlier, if anyone in the side chat sees another channel that you're not subscribed to or whatever, just go and take a look and give them a sub, and I'm sure you'll get one back as well.
Yeah. That's why we like to say it around here. Anybody who's in the side chat anyway, really. Yeah, just sub to and they'll sub back for sure. Yeah.
I would that Honda CR. I think it's a CRF 250. That looks like an interesting bike to me. Didn't look too heavy, and if I had a GS like you guys, Howie and Nige have, if that fell over, I just had to leave it and burn it.
Yes.
That's a lot of money in it for wreck, isn't it?
I'm not a bloody GS rider. God.
No, he's one of them inline 4 hooligans.
I got a proper engine in my bike, not one of these German half-ass bloody Wankel engines. No, I got.
Oh, I thought you had a GS too. I couldn't see all the radio.
Yeah, it's
People
that
wave
really
at
great
me.
whippy aerial disturbing the view.
And they nod and come over and chat. I mean, Nigel sat there with his pipe and his Argyle socks and talking about his
Having my
crabs.
feet massaged by the butler.
Yeah, he's got his butler on tow. He's got him there cleaning his bike for him and stuff while he's having his latte.
I just wonder how many times Steve gets needled there. Steve, how does he need you a little bit about? If you had a GS, you wouldn't have this problem with it.
No, to be fair, once I fill this tank up and make sure his top box is shut, all his cameras
That's his
are
face
on
good,
it,
doesn't it?
Hang on. You had one of my balls out of my top box today.
I did.
I got a pair of balls out, and I said to Steve, I said, look, he's asked, could he have one of my balls? So I said, look, you got to realise one ball's bigger than the other. And you went for the big one, didn't you?
I did, yes. And
What balls are you on about? May I ask what balls?
He wanted a ram mount. He put the camera on the handle.
Jerry. This is, the landed gentry, the GS owner, the working man, this is, and especially in Dorset, it's rife down there. They're always bloody captain and all that kind of.
You think
we leave my master alone?
We passed a group of 12 Hadley Ablesons today, didn't we?
And they all there, my lord.
Can I trust to leave you guys on here for just 2 minutes while I disappear?
No, it'll go.
You won't do anything I wouldn't do.
It'll go to rat shit. Honestly, it really will.
You will behave.
See?
Behave. I will be back. 1 minute.
You won't have to, Joe. We'll bin you out of there. Look, bye.
Oh, no, you can't do that. No, you can't do it.
Unless you got one of those banners. banning all the.
Give me 1 minute. Sorry.
Oh dear.
Right. Who's got the porn?
I think we had about 3 waivers, didn't we?
I tell you what, we did see today. We called in the West Bay on the way back and had a coffee, and there was how old do you reckon that blonde girl was, Steve, that got on that Ducati? She must have been 60s, wasn't she?
Early 50s, I reckon.
Got on a bloody Diavel, fired it up and roared off up the road.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wasn't that girl that last from down Exeter's way, the smoked cigars?
Oh, no, not her with a big cigar. No.
Pet magpie.
Yeah.
She scares me.
Seen her,
We
Jerry?
didn't see down there today. That red-haired bird.
Oh, yes. Lionheart Machines. Have a look her up. Lionheart Machines.
You've got to. I'll tell you what. I'll do better.
You've got a link then, guys. Send it to Jerry. He's got to see this lass. She's brilliant. She writes her own music, and she's very, very posh. Very posh, but
she's eccentric though, isn't she?
Oh God, yeah.
Very.
I'm glad you're back, Joe. Noise is Googling something.
Why has it gone quiet? Talking about me.
We're just concentrating. That's why.
Something about balls or
He's
something.
like this when he's faffing about. It all goes quiet on the intercom, and what's Nigel doing?
They
Oh,
said,
he's trying to connect his
I'll tell
copyright
you what
again.
he
That's
says,
what he
Joe.
said.
I
Say
said,
again,
when
Jerry?
you do your trip, when you do that trip, they're
Yeah.
all going to have their cameras on you when you do the pass.
I'm not going to do the pass. I'm going round.
Yeah.
No,
I've
they're
got
gonna
my
get-
own route.
they're going to get you on the
He's
pass.
going to go up first, and he's going to set the drone up and follow us all up there.
Oh, sounds interesting.
What happens if you wait for a long time and you don't hear anything?
Apart from the scraping noises and things, scraping and crashing noises, you go around the bends.
Right, I got to show you this, Jerry. This is Jerry. You got to have a look at this because
Brilliant.
What is?
I think it's this
Can we get
one.
arrested for looking?
Share.
Hello, 2-4.
Oh, hang on. I'll come out because I'll put this on.
What is it? Oh,
This is her. She's brilliant.
Yeah.
Devon coastline.
I recognise him now.
Is that in the UK?
I did mean to go to about
Very
2
posh.
hours ago. But it's okay. Why am I going to the beach? I don't really like. I decided to go to the beach because 2 days before it was Seaton Bikers Rally Day sort of thing, and that's held on the beach. And I thought, oh, it's about time I went.
Yeah, have a good look at that, Jerry. That's
I thought that was nice.
You have a good look, Jerry.
I did. I got
I
close.
think you got an eyeful there in that last video clip, but you have a good look.
You have to post that link up in. Can you post that link for that channel in the comments, Nige? I don't know if you can do it from there or not.
Lionheart Machines. Just do that. Lionheart Machines.
Lionheart Machines.
Now, 2-4 just first time. Has he been on here before? 2-4.
He has been here before, yeah. 2-4's a visit. He comes quite a few times, yeah.
He didn't
I know 2-4.
We don't always look at pornography.
Pardon?
She that's how she rides the bike, but she smokes these bloody great big I presume they're King Edwards. They're massive cigars. They're about that long.
Cuban cigars she smokes.
Cuban, are they? Oh,
Great big, bloody great big.
Lionheart.
You're losing it, Joe. You're losing it.
I am losing it, yeah. I'm losing the will to live here.
Joe will be on there in a minute.
It doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah.
Where are we?
We just go on the fact that we're retired because we're just confused old men. And we can get away with it.
Yeah,
Bloody
Bit of a
brilliant.
road here.
senile.
Do we go on for
Senile.
another 10 minutes or do we close the stream? What do you reckon?
We've only been going 10 minutes, haven't we?
I mean, we haven't got 1 second from the 2 hours. Is that what you mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, we're not shutting it down on exactly. It's
No,
not
no,
Red
we-
Bomb's channel.
We
We,
went
shut it down
36
after an
seconds
hour.
over the 2 hours.
No. I'll have to get this, the paid one that you can actually go longer and things. But you could actually shut the live off and start again. That would be it. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Oh, here's the link. Is this the link here?
That's
Yeah.
the link.
Time to go.
It's the looks, the looks that she gets when she's cruising along the seafront in, down in bloody on this big, great big. Is it a Harley she rides?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she's
You didn't even notice the bike, did you?
It's got quite a low centre of gravity, that though, wasn't it? The Harley. So
I think
That's
she's got a
what happens in the middle of
GS750 as well. She rides as well, hasn't she?
yes, yeah. But it's them bloody cigars puffing away.
That's what you say, Nige. I only watch it because it's cigars. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
have you been watching the what was that place in Liverpool that you watch every now and live?
Cooper's.
I think
Cooper's.
you've been there for a while, have you?
No, I haven't.
The
No.
novelty's worn off, has it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got banned, didn't you, Nige?
Well, I
From
kept
there?
getting told off, didn't I?
That's it.
Yeah. Well, it's done. Well,
He said he thinks her centre of gravity's a bit higher up.
he's on the ball, isn't he? Eh? God.
But I think when she releases the hounds, they all head south for the winter.
What about that other woman, that motorcycle
Yeah, with the knees
woman,
up.
Dana, whatever her name is, the Dinah? You watch her at all?
Hang on. I bet the she's had a subs peak. Like loads of people have suddenly subbed to her channel because they're watching
Oh,
here.
she'll
And they're all
loads of them. She'll have loads of them coming to
I
her.
bet. Oh
She's
dear.
probably thinking, I got 50 subs the other night.
I wonder where they
Brilliant.
came from. Yeah. All
Yeah.
these retired people watching me.
Yeah, these old farts that meet on a Sunday night.
It's
Yeah.
a load of
Dirty
radio
old man.
hams in America.
Oh,
Yeah, dirty old man.
oh my God.
Just go and buy
Just
my
sub to Lionheart.
Oh dear. I bet a
Those
few
lips are full of filler.
Oh dear. Where do you find these channels anyway? Because I don't seem to find channels like that.
We're retired. We got time on our hands, mate.
No, it is. You got time to look them all up. Oh, brilliant.
I can only find them after the wife's gone to bed.
Yeah. What we need is we need them on this channel here. So if they're listening, if Lionheart sees any of these links that the publicity that we have given her, I reckon
Your
she should
watch ratings would go sky high if she did. Mate.
she should join in one of our lives. She'd make a fortune.
I bet you she's got more subs than all of us put together. And she'll need two screens.
I love that comment from Ron. Look. She smoked my cigar.
I was going to say that.
This could go very different smoking cigars and things like that. You know what I mean?
That's what
Going downhill very rapidly, isn't it?
It is going downhill very rapidly. We'll have to change the subject here a minute. Oh dear.
Howie, I thought you were better than that. I knew. I
You'd
thought you were
expect it
better
from
than that.
Nige, wouldn't
Gary, you got to understand, mate. I'm ex-Royal Navy. Bloody- you know what we're like. You know what we're like.
Oh.
You were in, was it Army or RAF you were in? You were in one of the armed forces in the US, so you should know what it's like.
You never
Royal
come out the
Navy.
same, do you, Howie, when it's your turn in the barrel?
There's no such thing as a golden rivet. Trust me, I was young.
I haven't heard that for years.
What's that? Turn in the barrel?
You're turning the barrel, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Uh,
Oh,
But
God.
it's a good job we can all have a laugh about it.
wrong.
Oh, Bunny King, yeah, she's a funny as well.
Bunny King.
Yeah, she's like, you know, this is basically, you know, she's riding a bike, it's boobs down the camera. Most of her shots are like that.
Yeah.
I can't really sort of like mimic
But-
it that
but
way.
much nicer.
It is.
You're doing a good job,
Most of
Harry.
it is, hey boys, look at my breasts, is what.
Yeah, but I've tried that and my subs went down.
Maybe next time we go out, Nige, I'll get my breasts out for you.
Well, you are his butler, so yeah. I think you're supposed to do that, aren't you?
I'm still traumatized by that bloody woman in Lycra.
No, it's wrong. I'm traumatised by that redhead bird that hangs around down West Bay.
Which
With
one?
a voice deeper than mine.
You haven't seen it in a video yet.
It's got to be a fella.
I don't know what she calls himself or he calls herself. But
We need
definitely
a video.
both.
I didn't think that was very busy down there today, actually.
No, but then I mean, we met a few from Cornwall had come up, haven't they, for the day?
Oh, and then we need to take it up with Howie. Howie, your sticker has got poor quality glue on the back. Yours is the only one that's peeling off.
Don't
the,
lie to me,
of
you
the
because I
cabinet.
pulled it off.
Mine's still there.
Fucking been at it.
It is, yeah.
All of his fucking sticker.
Everyone but Howie's. Howie's is peeling away.
It's amazing they stayed there so long. Nobody's actually taken them off because you would think
Yeah.
somebody might take them off and think they're graffiti or something. It's good that they're left there.
Because if
Right, no one else has added to it.
if you look at where Red Bomb sticks are mauled on down that garden centre place, somebody's been down and peeled them all off.
Have they?
Yeah.
They upset them.
I'm taking your guys' stickers to Norway with me. I'm going to stick them someplace up in that wonderful warm land.
Stick them over the other side of the Arctic Circle for them.
Well, let's hope Howie's sticker sticks better in the cold weather than it does in the heat of West Bay.
I think what it is most people are coming up to it and worshipping it and rubbing it.
That's not what it is.
Want it away, hail the Howie, rub that for good luck.
For good luck. As long as it's not ball shaped.
I think we talked about motorbikes for about 2 minutes tonight.
Been continuous. This is basically we've been talking about motorbikes continuously tonight.
Yeah, but at least Lionheart Machine subs have gone up.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
And that's what we're here for. These are the channels to boost them up and make them stronger than us.
But in the let's see who we've got on the side chat. If anybody hasn't subscribed to these channels, let me see if anybody. Does everybody know everybody in the side chat here? Motto Tour Island. Does anybody not subscribe to Motto Tour Island? If you haven't, give him a sub. He's a good channel.
Motto Tour Island. I don't think I have. So.
No. We've also got in there who does come along quite a bit. It's 2-4. 2-4 is a good channel to go and have a chat with. Go and have a watch. Click on that one.
If they sub back to them, there's no problem with that.
Tolga as well. Tolga's another good one. These people support channels, and they do. It's nice to have them around. And then who else have we got there?
One I said I was going to give a shout out. He's just starting out with his channel.
Who's that?
And initially had the R1250 RS, which was immaculate when he sold it. He's now got the Tiger 1200, and I believe his wife has got the 750 Hornet. Strange Fruit Biker 20. If I can get that link, I'll stick that up in the...
Strange Fruit Biker 20, yeah. He's here.
So, be nice if you can get that. I say he's only just starting out with it, so it'd be nice to get that up into double figures.
Yeah.
Needs one more for 10, so...
We'll stick it on there. I'll...
Get on there, give it a click, and give it a like.
Yeah.
And nobody's subscribed to me as of yet, so...
Who hasn't subscribed to you? Everybody's
I'm still on 60, so no one's subscribed to me.
I think everybody knows you, Howie. Must have subscribed to Howie. 7.
Yeah.
Put your link up as well. Stick your link up there. You can't do it from there, can you?
Just copy and paste it again, and for some reason it put Lionheart Machines link in again.
Moisty was after some advice, Nige.
Hey, what you say, Steve?
Moisty was after some advice. He reckons he's coming down this way next weekend.
Oh, is he?
My advice is not to. Not the weekend.
Who's coming down?
Oh no, bank holiday. Don't do it.
No.
It's every road would be like a car park.
Who's coming down again? Sorry, I missed that.
Moisty Decoy.
Moisty Decoy. Yeah, don't come down here. God.
Why? What's happening next weekend down there?
Saturday or Sunday.
What's happening down there? It's making it so bad.
He must be loaded if he can afford to come down here on a bank holiday.
Well, he won't be by the time he's finished, but yeah.
You need a bloody mortgage for one night's accommodation.
But that is bank holiday weekend, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be pissing down. Guarantee
Well,
it.
before we go, Jerry, have you heard of another channel called Biker Stuff?
Biker stuff?
Oh no, don't do it. Don't do it.
I want to go there. No.
No.
Yourself.
Sounds like a dodgy one, Jerry. Be careful.
She's quite dodgy.
It's it is a legit channel, but she has other interests.
Yeah, she has been on other
She got shut
websites.
down, didn't she?
She got shut down a couple of times actually, but she does motorcycle mechanics, but she has been on other channels.
She likes wearing dungarees and nothing else.
Yeah, and she's
a rather large fronted woman, isn't she? Yeah, yeah.
But like again, I tried that, and my subs went down.
Yeah.
We've got a problem here. Somebody's going because the channel's been running, the stream's been running too long. Teacher on the Bikes has to go. Thank you for popping
Who
along.
says that?
Appreciate that,
Ron,
Ron. But anyway, you've got to go when you got to go. Not wrong
You
with
got to
that.
go.
Thank you for coming along. Appreciate it. We all
See
do.
you, Ron. Bye.
I'm
I
going to
think-
have to go here pretty soon too. I think I got Mr. Bill come over to work on my motorcycle today.
Oh, brilliant. I hope he does a good job. Hey, what time is it over there, Jerry? Is it early, is it? Or
It's about 2:30 in the afternoon.
oh, that's not bad, is it? I'll be going to bed soon, ready for work in the morning, but
Oh, it's your last day. Turn up late.
that's
What are
yeah.
they going to do? Sack you?
Yeah,
Turn
phone
up drunk.
right.
Turn up drunk and see what they say. They're absolutely staggering around.
pull a sickie. Phone up.
Running
Yeah,
about tea
right.
break. You'll be fine.
I might do, yeah. I might turn up a little bit late on my last day just for a laugh of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Turn up and do absolutely nothing.
How is
look,
Bill,
not
Jerry?
anyway.
Is he still having the treatment?
He just finished with it. He just finished with it, so he's still go over side effects and stuff like that. But I got one subscriber that's really he may not last a couple months, you know.
Is that
And,
Roger?
yeah, and he's been going through a lot of stuff. So I put him into the contest, even though he said he didn't think he'd be here.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm still putting you in.
You wish him
He's
well.
a nice guy.
Yeah,
You know,
wish him well.
That's something you know, like you said, I consider a lot of us friends, even though we have never met.
Yeah.
And you do this over the YouTube for years and years, and you feel like you know those people pretty good.
That's one of the wonderful things about YouTube as well, isn't it? You meet so many good people just by chatting and putting comments and things, and then you get to know the people behind the actual YouTube channels. And that's a lot of what it's about, isn't it, really, as well? It's not just producing the channels and getting millions of views.
Yeah.
My wife just put her head round the door and she said, "I'm worried about you." She said, "Sitting in here and on your own." She said, "You should get out more and chat to people."
She didn't watch the live stream then, apparently.
Lee just said he didn't realise. Excuse me. Lee's just said he didn't realise any of this before he started YouTube.
If he did, would he still have done it?
We didn't know that we were going to take this route. Otherwise, we would never have bothered. To be honest with you.
I think
Like, subscribe and get led astray.
this is one of the best parts of it for me is getting the viewers and subscribers that you
It is.
getting to talk and we share a lot of the same things. Although I don't share quite as much as Nige and Howie on some things.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, you did get that hose and start waving it around in your garage and showing everyone how long it was and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, bloody clickbait, bloody video. Look at my hose.
Yeah.
This is how
I can see where you would think that.
But have you ever seen one of them before?
From your neighbours and get it and pump it into my.
It was. I enjoyed it, Jerry. Anyway, it was a wonderful educational video. That was.
Yeah, I threw that damn hose away.
Well, evidence.
Well, thank you for coming along, Jerry. We really do appreciate you coming along. We all love you, Jerry. So thank you for coming here. We do
All right,
appreciate
well,
that.
it's good to
I know
see
you've got to get off and get your bike done, but that's more important than the channel. So thank you very much. Appreciate
I'm
it.
going to supervise.
Okay? Make sure he does it right.
Yeah, give our best to Mr. Bill.
Yep.
All right, we will. We
All
will,
right.
guys. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Jerry. Cheers.
See you, Jerry.
Take care.
Did you see that, Joe? Did you see on the comment on your channel? It's said
I'm not looking at my comments. It's taking too long to even look.
this message is held for review. I think.
Which one?
Oh, I know what it is. It's Slobo. Nipples like half packs of Rolos.
What did he hold back on?
Does it come up? I've never had one of them. Does it come back up on your channel or something?
I just posted it. I think.
You posted it.
Well, no, I've clicked OK. I think it should come up.
Where is it? Recently or just now or whatever?
Just a minute or two ago. Yeah.
I can't see it on mine. Anyway, not a problem at all. Anyway, it's been a good night tonight, though, isn't it? It's been quite a busy night. And I think we talked about bikes, as you say, for about 10 seconds, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Everything else was nothing to do with bikes, but most of it wasn't, for sure. But we had a good night, which is good. Anyway, I am going to try and wrap the stream up now. It's
Nobody knows what that was all about anyway. So
no, I can't remember. Right.
Lee said he's just found my block comment.
Where was it?
I don't know. I didn't get a bollocking from him. I didn't get a message saying you've been banned for another 2 days.
It'll be held for review.
What can you say that's that bad about glamping in a pod?
I can't remember what I put.
Sometimes YouTube picks up words from something else, doesn't it? It thinks you say something when it means something completely different. It doesn't understand our language.
Oh, look in the studio community and change published to held.
Yeah.
So it was blocked.
Yeah. Funny enough, I've had a comment from Nigel. It was held as well.
Never.
What, today?
Yeah. And the thing was, there was nothing in it.
I
It was
keep
like, good ride.
I keep saying to YouTube, I've got Tourette's, I've got the certificate to prove it, but they don't believe me.
Right, I'm going to wind the stream up now, guys. So I am going to, first of all, I'm going to go through the list. It's quite a big list I've got here today. And I've wrote down every single person who's been here that I've seen. I'm going to start from the top and just go straight through the list and say thank you to everybody in the side chat for coming today. It's been a good stream. Has everybody enjoyed it today, this evening? Yep. Yeah. How could you not enjoy it?
Educational, hasn't it?
Well, right, I'm going to go for the top. We had German Jobbies, Slobo Lobo, Rev Bomb turned up, Andy JSA Tractor, Monkeywood Garage, Strange Fruit Biker 20, Bandit Man Zhead, Very Strange Bikers, Darkside Biker, Exeter Rider, Cavern Honda Rider, Moist Decoy. I'm going to get this one wrong as well, Mick. You might have to put me right here, Nige. Teacher on a bike.
Chief.
Teacher on a bike.
Chichter.
On a bike. Well. Grey Wolf was here. Moto Tour Island 2-4. We had Sick Bastard 71 was here.
I love that name.
Yeah, it's a wonderful name, isn't it? You can never forget that one, dear. But he's a good chance. If you ever get a chance, give him a subscribe. Go and visit his channel and have a look. Tolga was here. Tolga's another good guy as well. Quick Shoe 6 was here. And I think that is all I've got on my list. Can you spot any more there that we know?
No, I think you've covered them all. Just so that when you all go to sleep, it's not just going to be me that's having nightmares.
Why? You want us to have nightmares as well?
Well, I mean, as I was saying, I was watching this peacock, and a lovely peacock, and then all of a sudden this. I mean, it's a good job that lycra stretches, is all I can say. But why is she wearing a nappy?
No, I don't know. It's a biker's thing, isn't it?
that's a thing down the back
I'll tell
of
you
the,
what, though, they are cracking birds, aren't they? The one with his feathers up.
They are.
well, the one in Lycra is a cracking bird.
But yeah, that was at Bickley Mill where we stopped for lunch today.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Yes, was lovely.
Yeah.
Amazing things.
Right, remove from scene. There we go.
Are
We're
you
back.
sure that's not just saddle soreness she's got there, and that's small one, isn't it?
Apparently, them shorts are good for riding motorbikes. If you've got instead of having a seat that's got the seat that you get with it's like an air seat or whatever, air pad that you put on your
They
bike.
need to be wider than, because they're designed for those little thin seats.
Yeah.
The ones you get there. There is a pant out there that I saw in an advert. There's wider.
I've seen that advert.
For motorbikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's supposed to be there. That's worth trying.
Yeah.
Well. Anyway,
But I always feel like when you wear them that you've just sit down on them for too long. It's just too. Ugh.
So I got a pair of them for the NC when I first bought the bike because
was any good?
No, it feels like you shit your brakes.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, you feel like you shit yourself.
So not recommended. Monkeywood's going away. Thank you for popping in, Monkeywood guys. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
I just want to say thank you to the guest to the show tonight. Howie is there. Howie 702. We've got Alex from the Eventually Bleary View. We've got Nige from Todge 29. And we got Steve from the Dorset Rider.
And Jerry.
And Jerry
And
as
Jerry.
well. Jerry
Jerry
from
was
the
there.
Flat Cap Cafe Racer, yeah, and all great channels. And we like to have a laugh at the end of the day. It gets the week it starts the week off in a good sort of spirit. You can go to bed and have a nice think about what we chatted with you today, and try and get rid of all the dodgy memories of what we said as well.
All I can say, Joe, is wait till the videos come out in September. My goodness me.
Oh yeah, yeah, we'll have to be careful.
I'd like to say on behalf of the group, Joe, have
Yeah.
a bloody good day tomorrow.
I will.
Enjoy your last day at work, and look forward to having a really enjoyable retirement, mate. And
Thank you very much. Yep.
hopefully you'll be able
Getting
to
a pub tomorrow.
see more of you, and you'll be able to do this more regularly, and not like
And
leave us on a
saying-
Sunday all to our own and having Nige in charge, because it's just not been good. It's been terrible.
I'll try my very, very
you
best.
you bring a bit of decorum to the party. Really, it's
Brilliant. Well, thanks, sir. It's a pleasure to do it.
Joe, for God's sakes, answer Nige on WhatsApp.
I'll try my best as well. If I can remember to
don't
turn
stay
it
on
on.
it 24/7 like the rest of us do.
I will leave it on a little bit longer, and I'll be able to get in touch more often then for sure. I know I'm banned for that, but anyway. Oh, we've got Paul Egan has just turned up.
Hello,
Mentioned
Paul.
him as well. He's come in just to say good night to us all. It's very kind of him, isn't it?
Oh, that's nice.
Thanks, Paul.
Cheers, Paul.
Appreciate that.
Thanks for that.
Right, I'm going to wrap it up, and we will all see you in the next stream, which should be next week, Sunday at 8:00. Have a good day.
And you'll be retired.
I will be retired. I will be no longer employed.
I'll be at a pub quiz, I'm afraid.
All right.
Do you want us to feed you the answers?
Only
if
on
you
bank
just-
holidays.
Anyway, somebody's got to get up for work.
Oh, yes. Yes,
I know,
me
really.
and Steve, yes. All right, take care. We'll see you all next time.
See you later.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.